moment to go through this question and give your choices. Mhm. I'm seeing an answer starts coming out. Let's give you seconds. Hmm. I'm seeing one particular alphabet is coming up more. Let's see that. I'm getting alphabet C as majority so far. Let me see how can we understand this question. Okay. Let me pull one of you to get the understanding of the question. Maybe I'm seeing Kartika Gopal. If you're online and you're in the mic, what is your understanding on this question? If you want to help me.
Yes, this is the question. What I understand is there's a complaint from the product owner where he feels that the velocity of say for the team A is not as compared or good with the team B. So that's what he
Ah,
complains. But he doesn't complain about their consistency of team A.
okay.
Maybe they're doing good, but what kind of sizing they use, what is the complexity, what is the technology used will differ team to team. So you cannot compare two teams.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is team A is not equal to team B.
Yes.
Team A may be completing 70. I don't mean what the 70. I'm just keeping 70 as a unit, some unit.
Mhm.
And this team will be completing maybe 100 unit. But still, the number wise, it looks good, right? B is bigger than A. Can't we say like that?
No, this just not numbers, right? We don't know what phases. The question doesn't give you more understanding on which phase are they, any new changes, complexity, team members, size of team members. Nothing is described. Just blindly comparing two teams.
Hmm.
It's not.
Okay. So your answer goes with the C.
Yes.
Tell the product owner that it is incorrect to compare velocity across teams because story points are specific to each team. Okay. So what I'm hearing from you is we don't know what is the resource used,
Hmm.
right? And we don't know what is the complexity of work.
Yes. And also, how do they size it? What is a two-story point for that particular team? It might vary.
So what the unit means, unit.
Yeah.
Right, unit. Okay. On this criteria, I don't want to compare these two guys. Both are different. And we're talking about an agile project. Is this the same for non-agile project? Can we compare like this or can't we compare? Just a very generic question. We are talking
No.
agile right now. Let's keep imagine non-agile project. There is a road work is happening. Road laying work is happening.
Mm.
One group of people road laying happening in, let's say, in Mumbai. One group of people road laying somewhere in Pune, which are close by cities. Now, should I compare these two teams? Can I compare these two teams on road laying work? Is it
No.
possible?
No. The place is different. There are no information, more information on which place. There can be traffic. There can be restriction of hours they could work. So
Hmm.
all that differs.
Okay. Okay, I recognize your point, Kartika. So point here is it is not whether agile or non-agile. It is not a good practice to compare two teams. That's a message.
Correct. Yes.
Hmm. Okay, I see your point. Good then. Thanks, Karthika, for the point. Let me see if anyone else want to help me. Bhupendra Sharma, I'm seeing you also online there. Would like to give some thoughts on your answer. I know you went with C. What was your view? Do you align with what Karthika says?
Shri, more or less on similar lines, but as per the agile ethic, like it is also unethical to compare the two teams, especially
Ah,
especially when they
okay.
are working on more
Okay.
or less similar projects. So that will go unethically. But to
Okay.
answer this question, when I was reading through the responses, I
Ah,
was actually working on the elimination techniques. Other
hmm.
than C, the rest three answers look not that appropriate to this question. So I
Mm,
prefer the
mm,
C option.
Okay, but I'm pretty surprised or good to hear this term unethical. How come this unethical comes here?
Because there is a comparison between the two without even knowing the facts, as on the similar lines what Kratika mentioned. We do
Uh-huh.
not know the exact backgrounds, and then when we are comparing, so probably when we do not have the enough evidence to justify the comparison, probably we will end up in the wrong solutions.
Okay,
So
okay. Okay, I see your point. Okay, thanks for that, Bhupendra. One more question to everyone in this room. I usually ask people to read the last line of the question pretty carefully because there'll be some story given in the beginning and end they'll ask something. What should the manager do to address this issue? So here it is mentioned as issue. What an issue means? Any thought on issue? What issue means actually?
Problem.
issue means something that has already occurred. So
Happened. Okay.
yeah,
So it's a
yeah,
past tense. Can we say it's a
it's a
past tense?
yeah, it's a past tense.
Okay. When they say issue to be attended, it is something has already happened. So we are going to fix it. So what I'm hearing here is tell the product owner it is incorrect to compare the velocity teams because the story points are specific to each. So which like we are closing this issue discussion by saying that don't compare, leave it there. Is this a fine or we should do something more beyond this? For example, take full responsibility of team's low performance and compare to the other teams and apologize. It looked like can we say this is not a is it the reason you ignore this answer? A goes out because of the word apology. Why B goes out? What is the reason for B going out? Okay, let me help you people more. By the way, I'm not saying anything wrong with the answer. I'm just going to show you something more, and before I show the answer itself, let's look at this 12 principles here. Now, I heard from Kartika and Bhupendra that it is not good to compare. So, which is a really good point. But why should not compare? Let's read the principle number one. Okay, in principle number one, it says our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. How this is going to help me on not comparing team A equal to team B. That comparison is not happening here. It's one of the reason is there is something here in this principle. Can anyone recognize what is interesting in this principle or one interesting word in this principle? Any one interesting word here in this principle?
Early and continuous delivery of value.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Valuable.
Valuable delivery or valuable software. Okay, why I'm asking this point here is the team A, imagine team A did 70 points and team B did 100 points. And I heard from Kartika that it is, and Bhupendra, we shouldn't compare the numbers. Number alone will not justify. Many reasons were given. Complexity was given. We don't know the team strength was given. Now let's understand a little more top of that. Addition to what they said, when they say value, a team would have done 70 points, but this is 70 points. It's going to fix a hack hack in the computer or going to bring a specific validation which is much important for this customer. It is not about how many number of points you do. It is important about what value addition it does. It is not about how many hours you work. It's all about what you work, isn't it? So message here is when you say valuable, it could be lesser number. A team would have done 7 points or 70 points, but they have brought something very important to the business. If it is a banking related key parameter they would have done the last 10 days. Or if it is a travel agency, pharmaceutical, or some research in automobile, they would have done something interesting, which is only a less number of points because that's a point it need to do the job. Maybe another team, which is B, they did 100 points, even though they did valuable, but they also did a lot of work like a color addition to the page or changing the font to italic or a bold font. Something they did a cosmetic work. That cosmetic work also will charge me points. I will say 100. But if you ask me which one is more high weightage, if I look at generic, I will tell 100 points is high weightage. But actually, it could be the 70 points work which they completed. Value addition is a very high to the business. It's something like this, right? There are some people who go to gym for 2 hours, but not sure how much of exercise they did. There'll be some people who went for 30 minutes, did a valuable exercise. It's not about how much of number of points, it's all about what value addition you do. And this is a core point of not comparing between two teams. On top of that, also comes with the point which you heard that we don't know the team size, we don't know the story point estimation, we don't know what is the state of work what they did. So coming back to the point, we don't compare for these reasons. Also, it is an issue because it has happened already. I don't want to carry this too much, rather I educate the product owner. Yes, this is the way the team should work. If they really want to understand further the product owner should be invited for a retrospective. He or she can listen to the team, what is happening, and then gain thought process from there. Or I would ask the product owner to listen to the sprint review to see what value they deliver in the points what they're delivering. And that should be the ask. All right, so let's go back to the last page, and the answer goes to whatever you all said. It goes to C. Let's see why it is C. Tell the product owner that it is incorrect to compare velocity across teams because the story points are specific to each team. That's what I heard from them. Story points are relative measure defined each by Scrum teams or sometime Agile teams. Because of that, it can't be and should not be compared. Should not be. I heard from Bupetra, it's unethical. Yes, should not compare. It is not a good practice. Okay, all right.